Hello everyone, welcome to Kansas Future. If you thought the end of season drama was over, think again. Patrick Mahomes is on the injury report, and fans are already wondering, will he play against the Texans? And to spice things up even more, Travis Kelce is tackling the NFL's craziest game stretch with the humor and confidence only he can bring. Will Taylor Swift make an appearance to cheer him on? Don't miss a single detail of these stories, and be sure to smash that like button to support the channel. Let's dive in. Alright, Chiefs fans, here's the update on Patrick Mahomes and his status for Saturday's game against the Texans. Week 16's injury report raised some eyebrows with Mahomes' name on it, but hold on. No need to panic just yet. Our star QB hurt his ankle during last week's win against the Browns, causing him to miss the end of the game. Even so, the situation doesn't seem too alarming. Mahomes was listed as a full participant in Tuesday's practice, a great sign that he's likely to suit up on Saturday. Still, it's clear he won't be at 100%. With Kansas City battling for the coveted number 1 seed in the AFC, the debate over resting Mahomes for at least one of the final 3 regular season games has already begun. The Chiefs' schedule doesn't make it easy, with games on Saturday and again on Christmas, just 4 days later. Head coach Andy Reid, in classic Reid fashion, didn't fully commit when asked about Mahomes' availability, but made it clear he trusts veteran Carson Wentz if needed. We'll see how Pat does in practice. He's going to go through some things and we'll see how he reacts. If he can't go, Carson will take the reps. We have total confidence in Carson if he needs to step in and play. I think both the coaches and players trust he'll do a great job, Reid said. Meanwhile, Bleacher Report insider James Palmer offered some hope to the fan base. In a post on Twitter, he mentioned that the expectation within the Chiefs is for Mahomes to try to play against the Texans. Will he be 100%? Obviously not, but as things stand now, and we'll see how the week unfolds, the plan is for him to play Saturday against the Texans. The matchup is set for 2 p.m. CT in Kansas City, marking the Chiefs' final home game of the regular season. Buckle up, fans, because all signs point to Mahomes playing. What do you think, Chiefs Kingdom? Should Mahomes play even if he's not at 100%, or would it be better to rest our star? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this interesting, wait until you hear what Kelce said about playing on Christmas. It's even more surprising. While some NFL players are complaining about the tight schedule and having to play on Christmas, Travis Kelce, the charismatic Chiefs tight end, seems completely unfazed. On the latest episode of his podcast New Heights, Kelce not only highlighted how much he loves being on the field, but also shared how he's tackling this insane stretch of games with a positive mindset. Man, I'm pumped, honestly. Now my body, well, it's not as excited about running routes and handling the game plan in practice, Kelce joked. But you know what? I'll play anywhere, anytime. I'm just so lucky to be able to do this. The likely future Hall of Famer made it clear he has no interest in complaining about the packed schedule. I'm going to embrace every opportunity to get on the field. I'm not going to sit here whining about the calendar we were given. It's part of the game. And he's not wrong. The Chiefs face the Texans this Saturday, followed by the Steelers just 4 days later. A stretch like this can be grueling, especially for a 35-year-old veteran, but Kelce is taking it all in stride with his signature confidence. Kansas City is still in the hunt for the AFC's number 1 seed, so there's no room for slowing down. I accept the challenge, Kelce stated with the kind of leadership tone fans love. If we come out of this stretch with 3 wins, we're going to be so much more confident. Facing the best in the AFC week after week is exactly what we want. And as if all the excitement surrounding these games wasn't enough, there are rumors that Travis's girlfriend, none other than Taylor Swift, might make an appearance at Arrowhead. The pop star just wrapped up her record-breaking Eras tour, which raked in an astonishing $2 billion, so this could be the perfect time to support her man up close. If this isn't a movie-worthy end to the year, I don't know what is. Look, fans, it's tough not to worry about Mahomes, but that's the dilemma. Rest him now or risk the number 1 seed. As for Kelce, he's a true leader. While some complain about the schedule, he's out there motivating everyone. It's like a scene straight out of a movie. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something right now. There's a storm brewing in Kansas City. And no, I'm not talking about the weather. We're staring at a storyline packed with everything. Adversity, resilience, and the kind of mental toughness that separates legends from everyone else. You think you know what's going to happen this Saturday? Let me stop you right there. You don't. The man everyone is buzzing about has been defying odds his entire career. But here's the kicker. The stakes this weekend are bigger than football. This isn't just about clinching a top seed or securing a playoff path. This is about one man's ability to rewrite the narrative in real time. And trust me, you don't want to miss a single detail of how it all plays out. Buckle up, because this right here is the story you'll be talking about for years to come. Listen to me when I say this. There are few names in sports that carry the kind of gravitas we're discussing right now. When you think about Kansas City's quarterback, a man whose name I won't even mention just yet, you're talking about a player who embodies grit, determination, and that extra something that makes mere mortals tremble in his presence. Now, what's the situation we're dealing with? Let me lay it out for you. We're talking about a man who suffered an ankle sprain. Yes, an ankle sprain. Just last week during a game that was already in the bag against Cleveland. Did he let it derail him? Absolutely not. He finished the game. But now, as Saturday approaches, the question on everyone's mind is simple. Will he play? The head coach himself stepped up to the podium, cool, calm, and collected, and made it clear, we'll most likely end up playing him. Now, I don't know about you, but when I hear a coach of his caliber say something like that, it speaks volumes. And let's not skim over this. This coach has been around the block. He knows talent, he knows toughness, and he knows when his guy is ready. He saw him at practice, moving around, shaking off the rust and looking as sharp as ever. Let me repeat, as sharp as ever. But it's more than that. It's not just about how he looks physically, though trust me, that's a big deal. It's about what's going on in his head. This guy isn't just a quarterback, he's a leader, he's a fighter, he's the kind of competitor who doesn't just play through pain, he thrives in it. The coach even said it himself. I've been through it with him before, and he amazes me every time. Let me tell you, when a coach says that about you, it's not just fluff, it's respect, it's belief. Now don't get it twisted, this game on Saturday isn't just some regular season matchup. Oh no, this is bigger than that. The Chiefs are sitting at 13-1, perched at the top of the AFC, and they've got a shot to clinch the number 1 seed. That's home field advantage throughout the playoffs, folks. Do you understand what that means? It means the road to the Super Bowl runs through Kansas City, where the crowd, the energy, and the atmosphere are second to none. But here's the catch. They need a win and a little help from Buffalo slipping up against New England. It's a high-stakes scenario, and every move matters. Let's circle back to the quarterback, though, because this is his moment. This is the kind of situation where legends are made, the kind of situation where you find out who's built for the pressure and who's not. And let me tell you something, this guy is built for it. If you're questioning whether he'll play, stop. The man practiced all week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You think he's going to let a little ankle sprain hold him back? Please. And yet, there's a wild card in the deck. If for some reason he doesn't play, if the coach decides to play it safe, then the backup steps in. A veteran, a guy with 93 career starts under his belt. Someone who's been around long enough to know how to handle himself in high-pressure situations. But let's be real, if you're a Chiefs fan, you don't want to see that scenario. You want your guy out there, the star you want, the guy who's been lighting up the league week after week, year after year. You want him. Now let's not ignore the other side of this equation. The Texans, sitting at 9-5, are no slouches. They've got their own playoff hopes to think about, and they're not coming to Kansas City just to roll over. They'll be hungry, motivated, and ready to capitalize on any weakness they see. But here's the thing, they know who they're dealing with. They know that if this quarterback steps onto that field, all bets are off. As we count down to kickoff, the anticipation is building. The stakes are high, the drama is real, and the only question left to answer is this. Will he play? Let's get something straight. The mere thought of this quarterback stepping onto that field Saturday is sending shockwaves through the league. Because when he's out there, you're not just watching a player, you're watching a maestro orchestrating brilliance with every snap, every throw, every moment. And yet, here we are, dissecting every quote, every movement, every possibility of whether he'll suit up. Let me tell you folks, this is the kind of suspense Hollywood wishes it could script, but it's not just about him, it's about what he represents. You see, this isn't just a football game, it's a stage. And on this stage, he's proven time and time again that he doesn't just show up, he steals the show. His coach said it best, he's been so mentally tough. Think about that for a second. Mental toughness isn't just playing through pain, It's about preparation. It's about focus. It's about showing your teammates, your fans, and yes, your opponents that no matter what they throw at you, you're still standing. And make no mistake, this guy is still standing. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Why take the risk? Why not let the backup play? And listen, I get it. It's a fair question, but this isn't just any backup we're talking about. This is a guy with nearly 100 career starts. He's seasoned, he's smart, and he's more than capable of handling the job. But, and this is a big but, this team isn't built on capable. They're built on excellence. They're built on the kind of electric, game-changing talent that their star quarterback brings every single week. Let's not underestimate what's on the line here. We're talking about the number 1 seed, home field advantage, the kind of edge that could be the difference between hoisting a championship trophy or watching someone else do it. And you think this quarterback doesn't know that? You think he's not aware of the stakes? Trust me, he knows. He's always known. But here's what makes this even more fascinating. The Texans aren't coming to Kansas City to lay down. They're coming to fight. They're coming to spoil the party. And if there's even the slightest sign of weakness, they'll be ready to pounce. That's why every decision matters. Every snap matters. And for this quarterback, every single step he takes on that field will be scrutinized like it's the moon landing. Now let's talk about that ankle for a second. The ankle that's got everyone holding their breath. Look, an ankle sprain is no joke. It can mess with your mobility, your confidence, even your ability to plant your feet and deliver the ball with precision. But let's be real. If there's one guy who can handle it, it's him. He's shown us before that he can adapt, adjust, and still deliver performances that leave you speechless. And from what the coach has said, it sounds like he's already doing that in practice. He moved around pretty good, the coach said. Pretty good, folks. If this guy is moving around pretty good, that probably means he's better than 90% of the league on their best day. And that's not hyperbole, that's fact. But here's the thing that makes the situation so compelling: the unknown. Because as confident as we are that he'll play, there's still that tiny sliver of doubt. That tiny sliver that keeps you on the edge of your seat, waiting, wondering, hoping. And that's the magic of sports, isn't it? The unpredictability, the drama, the sheer unrelenting tension that makes every moment feel like it's the most important moment in the world. So, as we head into Saturday, the stage is set, the players are ready, the fans are waiting, and the only thing left to do is watch it all unfold. Will the quarterback play? Will he lead his team to victory? Or will the Texans pull off the upset and shake up the playoff picture? One thing's for sure, whatever happens, it's going to be must-see TV. Chiefs Kingdom, for all the latest updates and to stay on top of every big play, hit like, subscribe, and tap the video showing up in the middle of the screen. Let's keep the momentum going. Chiefs Kingdom, for all the latest updates and to stay on top of every big play, hit like, subscribe, and tap the video showing up in the middle of the screen. Let's keep the momentum going.